I am just on my way to Roger's house, and he is going to be pressing some of the grapes that he's picked today. So I thought I would bring you along to see how he makes his wine, or starts to make his wine at least. So here we are, back with lovely Roger. This time it's all about his grapes. And look at these lovely buckets of grapes. So how many
all of those buckets were full this morning.
Okay.
But now they've been crushed and they're in there.
Oh, look. So this is the crushing machine. Smushing machine. I've always wanted to stamp on grapes.
Yes, I did the first year, but it's really hard work.
Yeah.
They kind of slide out.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
It isn't easy.
So
the machine is really good.
Here are you just put them all in with all the bits and stuff on them then?
Yeah.
You don't kind of...
No, basically what happens is that as it ferments, the juice comes out and the solid matter floats to the surface.
Okay.
And the stems tend to come to the, they come to the surface, and I just remove them as they come up. So I don't actually remove them from the stems.
So this machine, what is this machine actually doing? Mushing them?
If you look in there, it's just
I can't look into that. I'll put my camera in there. Oh yes, now I can see. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the
I see.
So the grapes just get crushed,
okay,
which allows the juice out basically.
Okay.
So, and all the enzymes and yeast is on the skins and stem. So
yeah.
But you can see that it's already started to ferment.
Yeah, I can see the bubbles already. That's just since this morning.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
and how is this? This is all your grapes, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it
for the year. And so, how many bottles of wine are you likely to get from this?
I think hopefully about 200.
200 bottles of wine.
200 litres.
Oh, 200 litres. So well, that's more than 200 bottles then. Yeah. Wowza.
Last year I got 160.
Okay.
But I think that this year's better.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping for about 200.
Yeah. So it just about keeps you going for the year then.
Just about.
And I will say that I sampled Roger's wine, and it is very delicious. It has, well, last year's, I think it was probably last year's that I was given. Last year's had a very kind of nice fruity flavour to it, but it was reasonably strong as well, I have to say. Yeah,
it's a sweet, it's very sweet actually. It's unusually sweet for a red wine, but it's quite sweet. A lot of people think it's like port actually. It's sweet and strong.
Good for the arm muscles then, this.
Yes, and that's, if you keep it, it gets smoother, less stronger. But I really haven't managed to keep it.
Well, not the last bottle, yes. So have you still got some from last year?
No, the last bottle got drunk about 2 days ago.
Okay, oh gosh. So how long is it going to take for this bottle to be ready?
March.
Okay. Oh dear.
So it doesn't last till all year.
Yeah, no.
It should do, but I did actually sell some, and I give a lot of those.
Yeah. So these grapes will be left in here for 5 days. That's right, isn't it? 5 days, and you stir twice a day?
4 times a day.
4 times a day, I got that wrong. 4 times a day. Push the stalks and the skins down, mix it all up. And what I'm going to try and do is come back in maybe, I don't know, a couple of days time and see Roger do that, so I can show you guys what it looks like. It appears that I have 2 cats now. Not that this tabby one is actually allowed in the house normally, but she comes in to have some food, and then I put her outside because I do not want to have 2 cats inside the house. my God, I have kittens that have just arrived at the house. This is one of them. It's so skinny. And there is another one out the back that Bezos has spotted. There. Oh. Oh. I don't know what's going on. There seems to be a lot of cats around here today. And the problem is, once they know there's food here, then they'll just keep coming back. I'm going to end up like the cat woman. I am in big trouble now. I'm wondering if these kittens have anything to do with Bezos, because this little one is pure black. It's very unusual to get a pure black kitten. He doesn't eat much, or she. He's very worried. I have put the olive net out underneath the tree, the olive tree here, because the olives started to fall off the tree, and some of them already have turned black, and oh, that light's not very good. And yes, so let me see if I can show you. No, I keep getting that there. Okay, well, there you are. You can see there are some that are already turning darker, and I actually prefer the olives when they're green. So a lot of them are falling off the tree. So I thought what I would do is, because it's not really the time to harvest them, but if they're falling off the tree, then I'm going to capture them. And so I've put the net out around the base of the tree, and then every day I just go out there and pick up the ones that have fallen off the tree. And what I'm doing is, at the moment, is putting them into this bottle. I've only got a couple in there at the moment. I can't even see them. Oh, there somewhere. Anyway, yes, I'm putting them into this bottle of water. And once I've got like a whole bottle, then I will, where's this little one? Then I will, well, they're curing anyway as they are in the water. So the longer they're in the water, the better. But after they're cured, I'm just going to cure them in just water, and then I will brine them afterwards. I think you do it, it's in a mix of water and salt, or you can use distilled vinegar, white vinegar, which actually I haven't been able to find at the moment, so we'll see. These kittens are just too cute for words. have managed to carve a groove in this piece of wood. It's not very neat or tidy, but it does the job. And I was able to do this because my friend gave me the best gift ever, this penknife. So I used it to like here to make the cut around, and then the combination of using the penknife and this little hacksaw, which actually is what I was doing in this moment. Yeah. This is how the piece of wood that I've put on here has ended up once I cut the grooves out. This one is pretty much perfect, but unfortunately the middle one, I forgot it was more recessed and I cut it too deep. So there is a bit of a gap there. I might, I don't know, stuff a bit of insulation or something in there. And it's still not kind of flush with the door because it's warped a little bit, I think. But, you know, it's better than nothing, I think. I've now stained that piece of wood, and yeah, you wouldn't know that that wasn't part of the original door, would you? This piece of wood and the little ones that I put in there. So I'm pretty pleased with myself about this job. I am back off to Roger's house to go and see how the wine is fermenting, and I thought I would take this opportunity to talk about the animals at my house at the moment, or the cats. So the reason now the cats are coming to my house is because School, the dog, is no longer around, and the reason for this is because his owner had basically abandoned him, and well, his owner has rented out his house near to mine, and the people who've taken over, actually they're English, and they're back in the UK at the moment, and the owner just left his dog, just saying that he couldn't have the dog in his apartment where he was now living. However, School was outside my house, well, every single day, which wasn't such a big problem, but every night barking like all night, honestly, all night. And there's only so many nights that you can go without having sleep. And so in the moment that I really couldn't continue with this any longer, I said to the owner, I had his number, and I messaged him and I said to him, look, you need to come and take your dog, because actually you're not allowed, if you own a dog here in Portugal, you're not allowed for them to be running around out on the street on their own in case they cause an accident. And so I said to him that if he didn't come and take the dog, because the dog wasn't being fed either, and I would then have to report it to the police. And so here in Portugal, the police will come and take the dog. They'll take it to the local pound, and then the persons whose dog it is, they'll be fined. And so anyway, I was hoping that that wasn't going to happen. I was hoping that the owner would come and take the dog, and actually he did, and very quickly. So he obviously didn't want to get fined. And so yes, now school isn't around, which I am sad for, because I kind of got used to him being around, and you get the cats away apart from my cat. And of course now you have seen the situation, which is fine at the moment, and it can be difficult during the really wet months when I feel difficult about leaving them outside. But if they're still around, I'll make them a nice space somewhere outside to keep them warm and dry. So yes, this is the reason why now the cats I think are all coming to my house. So I am back at Roger's, and we're going to take a look at the wine. We've just gone the wrong way.
Right, as you can see, it's floated to the surface.
Oh my god, it smells delicious.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Wowza!
Yeah. So you can see.
Oh yes, look at that. Oh, I can't tell you how good that smells. I guess it smells good if you like wine, but
Yeah.
wowza. It's quite thick, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It'll get. It's actually a little bit slow. It's been cold. Faster it works. By the end of the day.
And when we say cold, it's still like 20, well, 21, I think, degrees.
It's
Maybe.
cold this morning, though.
Yes, it gets, yeah, definitely. It's definitely colder overnight now, for sure. I decided that I'm going to put my flannelette sheets on my bed. It's got to that stage. Not duvet stage yet, but flannelette sheets, definitely.
Yeah. It's starting to get colder now. Good morning, isn't it? So basically you have to do this 4 times a day. It's very vigorous fermentation for about, like I say, 4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit longer.
How do you know when it's ready?
Basically, you listen to it in the morning.
I'm going to come nearer so people can hear what you're saying.
You listen to the fermentation in the morning when it's quiet.
Okay.
And it's when it stops that vigorous fermentation, you can hear it.
Ah, okay. Cool.
That day you leave it and let the solids float to the surface.
Yeah.
And then tap it off very, very slowly
Yeah.
from the bottom and transfer it to the inox barrel.
Okay. You just attach a pipe, do you, to the tap? No?
Basically, I tap it off this is the tap.
Yeah.
You tap it off into a container very, very slowly.
Oh, okay.
So that it doesn't drag the mass in with it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite a long process, it's a day's work to tap it off and then transfer it to the inox barrel.
Here are Roger's little baby chicks. Finally, the sun has returned after 4 days of rain and really strong winds. And yes, we have blue skies again. It feels so good. It's quite fresh, but it's just so lovely to see the sun again. But tomorrow, Friday, those rains are returning again. So for me, today is a tricky decision because I want to continue with the wall in the old kitchen because I just want to get that job finished now. But it's such a beautiful day that I was thinking then, well, this other job behind me here that needs to be done to take all these tiles off of here because it's such a beautiful day to do it. So I have the choice, but I'm really feeling that I want to just get this job in the old kitchen finished, and I'm going to show you how far I've got with it. So I have come down to this level here. I've done now all of the top, apart from a little bit around this corner here, because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with that bit at the moment. But the important thing for me is to kind of get this side definitely done. Yeah, so like I say, I keep saying to get this rendered, this wall here rendered. So yeah, today, it's a slow process, so I'm probably going to get half of this area done today and then I'll finish it off tomorrow. I wonder which is the easiest way to do this?
Spade.
With a spade. Oh, sorry, spade.
No, that's a proper spade.
Let's put. Why has it got?
I've got two of those.
Why has it got a hole in the middle?
Oh no, I haven't got a hole in the middle.
I'm gonna do that, and then we have to put it into the car. Hold on, this is probably needs to be removed. Phil. Okay, you'll have to stop video because I need your help. I reckon this is an easier way. Dois.
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 How many do we think? That's 2.
6, 7, 8.
Actually, I don't know that. I think I only need 3.
3?
3? Because 3 is... Yeah. Because I've got to be able to take this bucket out of my car, Phil.
Yes, I know. It's going to be heavy.
It's going to be... That 3's enough.
Okay.
Yes. Well, that was easy. And it cost me €2.70. So cool. Yesterday I managed to finish down to here, so I've just got this little bit at the bottom left to do, and I did all the edging part of the wall here so that this wall can get rendered without having to wait now for me to finish this one. So it takes the pressure off a little bit, and I still have to wash the stones, the face of the stones again, to clean off the cowl that has gone onto some of the face of the stones, but I will do that when I've completely finished the job. So I've decided today, because it's a rain day and it feels cold, cool in here. It's 19 degrees, but I want to feel warm and cozy. So I have decided that I am going to light for the very first time my wood burner. So we're gonna see how this goes. I have some eco firelighters that I am going to use. I'm not going to go too crazy to start with, just in case there is a problem with smoke entering the room, something like that. So I'm just going to start with a few twigs. I'm not sure that I need two, but oops. Okay. Okay, let's shut the door. Oops. I'm interested to see the drawer. I mean, the flames look nice at the moment. They're just going straight up. I want to see where the smoke goes. Maybe I'm just going to put in some more sticks to start with. And yeah, and this piece of wood. And let's see how we go. There we go. Well, it seems to be going nicely. I can already feel the warmth where I am behind the camera. So I'm about 3 foot away from it and I can feel the warmth. How beautiful is that?